Welcome everyone to the thrash metal special. I want to finally show my thrash metal records from the collection, and I want to make a three-part series where I show all my thrash metal. This is going to be first part. I want to do a top 20 to 11, which is going to be this one, a top 10, so 10 to 1, and the other thrash metal records from my collection that I did not mention in the top. So yeah, it will be 3 videos showing my thrash metal records. Um, Starting off, like I said, this is going to be the top 20 to 11. They are in no particular order because it was really hard for me to really pick a top. I mean, the top 10 is one from 10 to 1, but these other 10 are in no particular order. Like I said, it was tough to really um, rank them, so they will be just random, but still, like some of my favorite that just did not make the top 10, but still records that I love. So that's gonna be it. Welcome to the top 20 to 11. So, like I said already for the third time, no particular order, but these are the records that just did not make the cut for the top 10, but still some of my favorites. Starting off with Destruction, Sentence of Death. This is German thrash. This is their first EP. Only 5 songs on here, but man, this is a killer record. It's aggressive, it's raw, it's so nasty thrash metal. This one is from 1984. This is the European Steamhammer press. I think the US version does have a different cover, like they're lying around a grave with a plastic skeleton coming out of there. But yeah, just total disaster, which is my favorite of this record. Black Mass, man, that guitar, Matt Butcher classic, so fantastic record. I love this one. I won't talk too long about these records because I don't want this to become a 20-minute video. Showed this one already a couple of times on this channel, but Testament Legacy, fantastic record, classic thrash metal record. There are great songs on here. And what makes this record for me is the guitar work of Alex Skolnick. That guy is fantastic. The solos are amazing. Over the Wall is absolute classic, great solo. Raging Waters, fantastic songs, but the best solo, which I think is so good, is from the song First Strike is Deadly. That solo is just so killer. Fantastic record, Bay Area thrash metal from 1987, their debut album from Testament. Let's see, next up is also more of an underground classic, Morbid Saint, Spectrum of Death. Man, this is a fantastic record. It's from 1990. Somehow I have in my head that this one is from 1988. Perhaps some cassette got released, but originally it's from 1990. This is just some really fucking aggressive thrash metal. It's so brutal. The vocals are, I think, some of my favorite vocals in thrash metal overall, because they are just so agonizing and so harsh. Love the cover. It really represents what this record sounds like. Fantastic stuff. It's so extreme, so hard. Fantastic thrash metal record. Next up is, let's see, I've just put them here aside, so it's a surprise what will come next. And this is German thrash from 1987. This is their second record, Death Row with Raging Steel. chaotic, absolutely German thrash. It's so straightforward thrash metal. Love this one. Let's see, like Raging Steel is a classic opening song. Scattered by the Wind, Dragon's Blood. This is just great fucking Teutonic thrash metal. I had a hard time picking between this one and their debut record. I think the debut record is a little bit sloppier, but still fantastic stuff. I do have a policy for myself that I only pick one record per band, so other bands have a fair choice as well, because there are some bands, some records in here that I would usually put 2 records of them in the top, but just to play fair and show you guys more stuff, 1 record per album. The other albums I will show, like I said, in the third part with the records that did not make the cut for the top, so you'll see them anyway. But next, Canada, Sacrifice, Forward to Termination. This is their second record from 1987. This is just fantastic stuff. I absolutely love this record, and just the songs on here, some classic songs like Terror Strikes, Reanimation, Cyanide. This is heavy stuff. And when I first listened to this band, I kind of had to get used to the vocals because they're kind of high, but still very raw and very distinctive vocals. Now I absolutely love it, but I had to get used to this. Yeah, fantastic record, Canadian thrash, fantastic stuff. Next up, we're gonna stay in Canada for this one. Yeah, absolutely brutal stuff. This is Infernal Majesty with None Shall Defy, with, let's be honest, one ridiculous cover art, but still classic one. Sorry. Yeah, this one was released in 1987, and it's kind of flirting with death metal from time to time. I mean, the heavy riffs, the blast beats. This is like borderline extreme thrash metal. Vocals on here are fantastic. They're very recognizable, very quite unique, I would say. Still nothing groundbreaking, but man, I love the vocals on this one, and the songs are just so heavy. The song Overlord, Night of the Living Dead is an absolute banger. None Shall Defy, fantastic song. SOS, great record. Man, this is one heavy, underrated classic to me. Love this record. Let's see what's next. Oh yeah, this is a cool one. Not one you hear about a lot, but man, I love this record, and this is Flames, Summon the Death from 1987. Flames is a Greek heavy metal band. This is, I think, their third record. Before this, they used to play more speed metal, but this is just full balls to the wall thrash metal. If you don't know these guys, they play like Creator, Pleasure to Kill. That's a good example. Nice gatefold. But yeah, this is very tough, aggressive stuff from Greece. I absolutely love this record. Eastern Front has to be my favorite song, just the way it opens this record, and really that raging guitar that opens. Absolutely fantastic, great stuff. If you don't know this record and you like stuff like Creator or Destruction, then I highly recommend this one. Let's see, we have 3 more to go. This is from Germany, Vendetta, Brain Damage. Now, like I said earlier, I would pick only one record per band, and this is their second record from 1988, but their debut record from 1987, Go and Live, Stay. Yeah, Go and Live, Stay and Die. It was really tough for me to pick between those two because I love them equally as much, but I think they are more fitting, a little more thrash on this record. I think their debut album is a little more speed metal-ish. Yeah, this is a fantastic record from 1988. Look at that fucking great stuff. Really German picture, German band. Yeah, Brain Damage, the title track, Precious Existence, which is kind of a power ballad, thrashy kind of song. Love it. Fade to Insanity, instrumental song, which is a great one. Dominance of Violence, Metal Law. There's just fantastic songs on this one, and I have enjoyed this record so much. Fantastic one. Really one of my favorite. Great stuff. German thrash metal. Absolutely insane. This one is kind of a weird one, but goddamn, it's so good. This is Anacrusis with Suffering Hour. This is the debut record from 1988, and this is such a, I would say, unique thrash metal record because the vocals are so kind of almost black metal, kind of so high and screeching, but still kind of clean. There are like clean parts in there, but then suddenly they switch to these high, raspy, aggressive vocals. This is such an amazing record. The opening track is my favorite, Present Tense. The solo of that song also really good. Imprisoned, R.O.T. There's just so much good stuff on this record. It's so weird and outstanding for me, but still being very aggressive thrash metal. Man, this is such a good one, but just didn't make the cut for the top 10. And then the last one, which is also classic thrash metal, Annihilator, Alice in Hell. The debut record from Canadian progressive thrashers Annihilator. At least this one is kind of proggy thrash metal. 1989. This is the band of Jeff Waters, lead guitarist. Man, this guy can absolutely shred. Such classic songs on here like Alice in Hell, Welcome to Your Death, burns like a buzzsaw blade. Absolutely insane stuff. Human Insecticide, which I think is my favorite song of this record. But yeah, man, I have enjoyed this record so much. It's so good. Classic in the book of thrash metal. Love this one. Great stuff. So that were the first 10 records of the top 20. No particular order, but man, these did not make the cut for the top 10. So yeah, the second part of this thrash metal special will be the top 10, my top 10 favorite thrash metal records of all time. Maybe I discover something else that makes the top 10 eventually, but right now the next video will be my top 10 favorite thrash metal records. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you've seen some cool records in here. I know I like to watch these videos myself and recognize all the records. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this record, and I hope to see you guys in the part 2 to show my top 10 thrash metal records. I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, everyone.